Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Goblets and Gays. This is Season 4, Episode 23. I'm Aubrey, your GM. I'll toss it over to my players to introduce themselves, who they are, who they're playing, and then we'll get into things.
Hello, I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Estrella Bashar Chloris, your quadruple princess bard dragon summoner, child of the Night Queen, grandchild of the Mad King, and all-round magical baddie who also uses she, her pronouns.
Hello, I am Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I am playing Joanna of Mexico, bringer of justice, maker of soups, and they use she, her pronouns.
Hello, my name is Ferris. I use she, her pronouns, and I play Dunisa Solfig, a 7-foot semi-possessed barbarian and champion of the night who is very much in love and also uses she, her pronouns.
Hello, I'm Sparlock. I use he, him pronouns. Today I am playing Groon, the walking goblin catastrophe, oracle of flames, healer of wounds, and burner of buildings, though she swears it wasn't her. And Groon uses she, her pronouns.
Hello. My name is Alyssa, and my pronouns are they, them. I am playing Tamsin Trevino, the god-devouring changeling wizard who is focused on rescuing their late fiancé from purgatory, but also growingly concerned with her influence on this group of younger adventurers. Tamsin uses she, they pronouns.
Hello, I am Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns, and today I am playing Mero, a monk maiden raised in the underworld, now overcoming parental issues, meeting the Fae, and learning about nature, and being a thought.
So, what happened last time?
So last time on Goblets and Gays, it was finally time for Estrella to complete her penultimate moments of hatching the time egg, or freeing the time egg. We didn't actually know what would happen when we undid that curse on that time egg. And freeing her not dad, definitely dad, like adopted dad. There's so many dads at this point. Okay, just
And I have
the
them
cool
all, and I'm taking away yours. Like, that's the best part.
It's okay. I have a new dragon dad that's cool and we'll play fetch, so it's okay. I have a replacement lined up for Noan, and it's still rough. Anyways, replacing Noan aside, we finally got to the time curse. The stars aligned. Get it. Thank you. I'll be here all night. And we all managed to embark to the location where all of Calix's descendants were frozen and turned to stone. They were all still stone when we got there, which is kind of ominous, but considering the moment, we kind of had some shit to do, so we were trying not to think about it. We brought like 12 fucking spellcasters with us. We had a whole squad of people that we needed. We had a couple of gods. We weren't prepared. We were stacked out of our mind with spellcasters. And we started the ritual. I'm going to be honest, I had a cold. A lot of the ritual just kind of went over my head as I was just coughing up a lung and dying. And I'm pretty sure, knowing just what I know of the players, Aki rolled really high, Tamsin rolled really low. That's like a fair guess, right?
I don't think Tamsin's here.
Oh, Tamsin was not.
Somebody else was rolling.
No,
for Tamsin.
I rolled for Tamsin. They rolled pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so Tamsin was saved by Dusty's dice. Not going to happen anymore because I touched Dusty's dice, so we're going to see what happens this game.
I rolled
It did the
four
same
nat
thing
20s.
to me.
Why would you do that? You went into their home and you desecrated the area? That's what you
It did the same thing to me.
Oh my
Yeah.
Tick, you're not coming to my house again.
It's the ultimate clash. But yes, after enough successful rolls on like an 8-hour ritual, 8 hours? Was it 6 or 8 hours?
6
6 hours, okay. And after a 6-hour ritual, the curse was broken. The statues got turned into dust and they were finally free from ye old time curse. And the egg hatched into a beautiful baby that Aki had a name for 2.5 fucking years and honestly based. So yes, that is what happened last time. Estrella's backstory and curse has finally been retrieved, released, freed, liberated. An egg.
Yes, you were all very, very tired, and last we left off, you had to sort of decided to be like, we're not going to leave Saite, we're going to have a camp out at Saite.
Summer party.
Yeah. And the next morning, you all awaken refreshed, still maybe a little drained, but able to move around.
I fixed the drained.
Oh yeah, you did. Never mind, you're not drained anymore. It's been like a month since we recorded.
So valid. I think thematically though, Estrella is emotionally drained.
So not the drained condition.
Just the drained feeling. Like, when you do nothing all day, but you're still tired.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of vibe. You're just like internally tired.
Estrella gets extra cuddles. If she just wants to be carried around all day, that can also happen.
Yes, because you offered.
Obviously.
So in the morning, do you head back to the Dragon Island, or are you heading back to Cressa? Because you have been here for a couple of days at this point.
Satay! I would like to go to Satay. But obviously we can vote.
Isn't Saoirse like mobilizing a whole army in Vlogos? Shouldn't we deal with that? Isn't that a problem, maybe?
But babies.
It is, but we actively do have like 3-day-old children with us because we have babies with us. We also have some dragons that were helping taking care of the babies with us and help. Like they just wanted to be here, a part of their own history. So
Could we have them teleported to the city?
Welcome to the real world, kiddos. 3 days in, throws them into war.
Theoretically,
what is this, Lagos?
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Theoretically, we could, but I don't see what. Like, I feel like we could still stop by for a day. What is Saoirse gonna do besides have an extra day to do what she was already doing?
And we had some. We had everyone. They're watching and they're causing problems. And if anything changed, they were going to message us. So like, we haven't gotten any message that anything has changed. I feel like, and even if we ran back and something was happening, so many people tired. Even if it's not mechanically tired.
You'd still probably need to make some sort of stop off in Cressa anyways.
Yeah. I think we can afford 1 day.
Yeah. Also, I think Estrella is actively wants to spend a little bit more time with the new god babies, with Rosalite, for Rosalite's sake.
The dragon babies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're their god parents.
Yeah. Same. Totally.
Yeah.
Same.
Which
Literally.
is hilarious because technically, Zolzrub is like a grandpa figure for Rosalite, but we're also co-parenting. So it's a very nice blended family. How very POC of us.
But you can kind of see how, especially in Saite, raising dragons is kind of more of a community thing. Everyone pitches in to help.
I love that. I love that for them.
Yeah, dragons aren't born very often, so it's always a special occasion.
Oh, I think while we're here, Dumi would like to seek out some local chefs and learn some like dishes that are local to Satay, so that she can make them for Rosie when we are traveling.
Yeah. Not gonna make you roll for that. I'm like, there's nothing you would need to roll for that anyways. So yeah, you can take the day to work with the chefs and figure all of this out. Get a couple of recipes.
I'm gonna borrow Rosie, which probably means Estrella is not far behind, so she can taste test for favorites.
It's okay. Estrella would probably do something similar along the lines of like, what are some stories that you tell children that are that are more common around here, or nursery rhymes or lullabies, just stuff like that to also keep Rosie entertained as we travel. But also, I probably have at least 3 dragons on me at once. And so I am a very fun, short for now perch. I'm a Barbie dream
What do you mean
house
short
these
for now?
kids.
You plan to change that?
I'm short. I'm short, but like I'm probably not short for them yet. They are babies. They are corgi sized.
Yeah.
If that's generous, they could be even smaller. We don't know.
I'd probably say corgi sized. That's a good like size for a baby dragon.
I'm just
Yeah.
picturing them with little corgi legs too. Like they'll grow into their legs later, but right now they're just little shorty legs.
Exactly. Like I'm
Please, that's so
picturing,
cute.
like How to Train Your Dragon, those tiny terrors. Okay, they just waddle, or even worse, scuttle. They got no idea where to go. They're just big-eyed and like, wow.
Roll around like panda bears.
Yeah, like sensei.
Yeah. It's very adorable.
It's like the best date night. We're just going along, learning stuff, carrying some babies around.
Zeldrum introduces his two children to their new siblings.
Very important.
I should probably ask. We ditched a Midas, right? Did we? I forget. Did she come with us?
I think we ditched her.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's staying back in Cressa to recover.
Not get killed. You know, that's like that's the goal. Please, we just finished. Don't kill her again.
Objectively, that's the safest place she could be.
Yeah. I guess. I don't have anything super specific, so just making sure all of the spellcasters are recovered playing DoorDash, but like faster than DoorDash and not getting the orders wrong, DoorDash.
Yeah, you can also catch up with like Kite.
Yeah, I'll catch up with Kite. Kite's pretty cool. Kite's your second redhead of the series. I'll give her some time. I'll catch up with Kite and like fill her in with kind of what's happened and everything. You know, give her all the lore, what we the bone run. I don't know if I want to steal bones from a dragon island. I need to phrase my next words very. No, I need to phrase my next words very carefully because, like, how do dragons eat? Do they eat in their human form? If so, like, what happens to the bones? Is there like a fragile ecosystem? Because they said they need to import a lot of stuff, so I don't think it's going to be a lot of fauna that's easy to like steal bones from. What's the bone stealing status on this island?
What kind of bones do you want to steal?
Not dragon bones. I will
Okay.
clarify that. That's
This.
Well, then what would you steal on a dragon island?
This on some deer, some dead deer bones that you can get
Yeah.
anywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
then just,
But they're
just
special
say
because the dragon
fauna.
ate them. Like,
Just
Is it
say
about
fuck.
fish?
Just say local
Like,
fauna,
you're on an
motherfucker.
island?
listen.
I'm over here thinking you're trying to dig up graves. I'm like, dude, what are you trying
I
to
was
say?
like, no, I don't want a grave rob, but how do I say like? For a second, I was like, do they eat in their human forms, or do they want to eat as like a giant dragon? Because then there won't be any bones left if they just eat the whole thing whole. And also, like, there's not a lot of like they have to import a lot of food, so therefore, I can't like.
I will say that the architecture is not built to support dragons in dragon form.
How easy is it for me to steal bones from the forest of already dead things? That's my question.
Relatively easy. I won't make
Okay.
you make a check.
I will bring back some bones
Mhm.
and talk to Kite while bringing back. Kite and I will go on a bone adventure.
Kite needs to do patrols anyways, so
Yeah, that's fair. She can come on the little bone scavenging mission. I will ask if she wants any as a treat.
Kite's good. Kite doesn't need any bones.
Kite doesn't want any bones. That's okay. I'm gonna come back with a haul of bones for everyone.
I like that Mero only actively has 2 hobbies, and all of them are related to the word bone, because you either get boned or you find bones.
Yeah, that's just how it be sometimes. That's the peak experience. That's the peak neurodivergent experience, actually.
I can introduce you to some really great hobbies if you want to expand your horizons.
I am adding gardening to that slightly currently.
Putting the bones in the dirt.
Exactly.
Fertilizing with bones.
Exactly. I have to get the bones to feed the plants. It's the circle of life and everything. Gotta feed all of my children, points to a patch of grass on the floor.
Kyria and Talon have gone off to discuss things with Cadmus, Kite, the leader of the dragons, just sort of like plans for the future, like what are like after the gods are dealt with, like how do we find best to fully reintroduce dragons to the rest of the world?
I hate that the first thing I thought of was tourism. I hate that.
Oh no.
Mine was
I hate that.
okay. Mine was
Dragon
better
dimension.
yet worse. My brain was like, okay, so we gotta hook up as many gods as possible with dragons. That way it'll be like the gods are fucking the dragons, so it's okay.
My gosh. That's a whole different solution.
No. There is there are many better ethical solutions, like just straight up Kyria just straight up like going, we're going to welcome dragons.
Yeah.
Because she's, kind of the queen of Cressa right now. So she's just like, yeah, there's a cultural exchange going on. We're going to welcome them and reintegrate
A
them.
cultural exchange program. Who wants to go to Dragon Island?
Like,
I mean,
that
yeah.
would... No, but that's a whole thing. That would happen realistically.
Diplomatic relations.
Yeah, but also that's the safest way to do it, where it doesn't also exploit them.
Mm-hmm. It is
like tourism. That's
Yeah.
why my ass was like, why did I think of tourism first? That's horrible.
You went straight to exploitation. I went straight to being horny.
Man, capitalism's awful.
It is. But yeah, no, Kyria, because Kyria is the queen and has now sort of developed relations with all of the rest of the countries of and the continents and everything. So makes sense. She comes up with this plan, brings it to everyone else, and hopefully goes forward with it. And just also talking like supplies. Probably some of the dragons in human form are going to go back with you to Cressa.
Yay! Love those guys.
You are not. You're not in Cressa. You are still in Saite.
While we are in Saite, Grun, now that things have settled down a little bit, would like to talk to one of the lesser dragons and try to talk them into getting flying lessons.
Do you have the spell fly?
No,
they have the dragon
I
gauntlet.
have the
Yeah.
spell dragon form
Oh,
that I picked up.
Yeah, from the gauntlets, right?
No, from the becoming a god.
Oh,
Nice.
wait, who the fuck can I have the
Nice.
gauntlets? Can I have the gauntlets? Can I please be a dragon then? Because there's a dragon gauntlet thingy.
Oh yeah, you can. Do I have the? I do not think
I
I put
assumed
them in
you
my
took it because I wasn't
inventory.
sure if you'd ever be able to learn it, and I was like, nah, it's your loot. Your loot's your loot. But like, if you could learn that,
I'm okay with it, but this means you're taking 2 cool god items, so you're forfeiting any other god items that ever get dropped.
There's probably going to be a lot of god items. So
True.
objectively, I can't use any of the god items unless some bitch drops a mirror. Like objectively, the battle loot, I could only use it because it was a battle loot. If it was almost any other weapon, I probably couldn't use it well because I'm not weapon trained.
But,
Like
yeah,
I am, but
and-
not well enough where I would want to use it. You know?
It's okay. When I become a god, I can take dragon form. You can have it. I don't care.
In Grun's case in particular, like she wants to learn to be a dragon now that she has the ability to turn into one, but also doesn't want to show up the new baby dragons by being a better baby dragon.
no, that totally makes sense. You can definitely get flying lessons from probably like Hyperion or someone like that.
Yeah, so when not fawning over babies or marking things as they walk, Grun will be getting some how to be a dragon lessons.
But yeah, Astrea, I guess if Rune doesn't want the bracers, everybody else says you can take them.
I want to double check those. Everybody actually okay if I take them? Because if you really want them, I'm okay with giving. I just got excited.
I think
If-
I have access to the spell, so I'm fine.
Let me double check that I have access to the spell if I do the whole druid thing when becoming god. Because if I can, I'm fine with taking them. If I can't, I like dragon storms. Let me just double check the druid spell list.
The primal should. That's kind of like their whole thing.
Mhm. Primal, I think, does get access to dragon form. I will let you know that the Morning Link bracers are an apex item, so you won't gain the charisma boost, but you'll still have everything else that the item gives you. Because you can only have one apex item invested with the boost at a time.
I don't even know where the information was dropped for.
Yeah.
It is. I scrolled back up to it. I will ping it in chat.
I was so focused on like the difficulties of multi-classing, I forgot about the dragon gauntlets.
Ticket is on the primal spell list.
Okay, yeah, I'm chill then. You can take it.
Yeah, it is in the general chat. And don't forget the money you got from it as well. You got like 3,000 gold. Yeah, there was also with Vasild's loot, there was the Morning Light bracers, the ones that let them turn into a dragon, the Hellfire boots, a necklace of fireballs 6, and 3,000 gold.
I high-key assumed Grun had taken it all, so I did not even look at it.
I can. Do we want to divvy up the 3K between
We can keep
everybody, or do you
funds.
want it in the party? Because the party fund's looking pretty fucking fat right now.
I have 0 money to my name.
So we can 100% just divvy it up so that way everybody has pocket money. Because when I say there's like 5K in gold, and I'm not including platinum or silver right now, I don't know if you want to continue to put party funds when party fund looking pretty fat. But yeah, if we're gonna divvy, it should be like, because it's 3,000 gold, correct?
That's 500 each. Yeah.
500 each, yeah. So just divvy it up. I'm not gonna put it in the party fund looking pretty fat.
So, Aki, does that mean
Yes.
that Estrella is going to join Grun and the babies for dragon lessons?
Yes, because I have the babies that also need dragon lessons, and it's gonna be so cute because you're a babe. You can turn into I won't say baby dragon because I'm pretty sure dragon form gives you a size, and it's not.
Yeah,
But
but
it's the idea. That you're a little baby dragon.
I'm a new dragon. I just, I don't want to be like better than the babies because I am a bigger baby dragon, if that makes sense.
I
We
don't
can
think.
fly with you for 10 minutes as a bastard.
Oh my goodness! I put the wrong amount of gold. My bad. I'm about to take that all out. But I don't think anybody's gonna be upset at you for being better because you're technically like an adult-ish in like goblin
You're
years.
also a god.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
I'm better than them. I'm just some guy.
But they're little babies. I don't want to
Bully
make
the
them feel
children. Don't
bad
be a coward.
feeling.
They're literally like 3 days old. I don't.
The babies are not going to be flying. There are children that will fly.
How fast do
They
children
can't even
dragons
do
fly?
like the fat little hop, like trying to fly. I don't know why I'm imagining a fat baby dragon.
It's adorable.
You should. I love round.
Round. So yes, you have flying lessons. You also have quite a bit of money. There is, if anybody needs to upgrade any of their weapon stuff or armor stuff or buy anything, now's a pretty great time for it.
I think I'm so peak right now.
No. No, I don't think I necessarily need or want anything right now, but I am gonna bring up the dragon bracers one more time and be like, are y'all sure nobody wants it? Because it does give the charisma boost, and I do already have a charisma boost, so it's cancels, like it's wasted on me in that case. If anybody actually wants it for the attribute boost, I'm okay with giving it. I just feel bad that it's technically gonna be wasted.
Your
Astrea.
voice, I'm okay with giving it.
Like,
I guess.
out of character, I saw that and I'm like, oh, +2. But I'm already sitting at 21, and I think Groon would rather have another dragon buddy.
Astrea, you do know if we change our mind, we can always just ask you, right?
Yes, but if I plan it with my outfit, then you have to go and get me more gold bracers.
Okay,
At the drop
that's
of a
fair.
hat.
We have so much gold, we could probably make bracers out of gold.
I know, but
Can't make you
Tamsin,
bracers
just
out
like
of the
snap
gold.
your fingers and do that? Tamsin, could you snap your fingers and do that right now?
Make a gold bracer?
Yeah. You're really good at crafting stuff, right?
Oh, actually, technically I could, but it wouldn't look as nice as those bracers.
See? Magic.
Specifically, the object looks crude and artificial.
Oh.
Joanna waves her fingers, sparks coming out. Magic!
Out of character. Can we remove the +2 and put it on someone else? Like item wise, like how we could move runes.
Just kills it off. Like a
I feel
part of a
bad.
thing.
Stop. You better take this care while I still have it. But like a genuine question, can you move like the attribute part to like another item? Or is that just a no?
I don't think technically, but I would allow it because I have been designing these Apex items for like to give you all these boosts. I have designed items for all of you. So yeah, I'd allow it.
Maybe we could. What's the magma boots?
The Hellfire boots.
Hellfire boots. Yeah.
Aubrey,
I
if that
actually just
item does
added-
not include my increasing my speed, I don't want it. I'm kidding.
Okay.
These boots should
So-
go to Groom because they literally let you like create fire when you're walking.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like slightly
Yeah.
metagamey. We could change the +2 to the Hellfire boots, if that's the direction we're thinking about going.
That makes sense for me, but
Yeah.
GM.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that. But it's simply just because like you won't benefit from having a second Apex item, but you want to be able to turn to the dragon. I'm cool with that. If we want to move it to the Hellfire boots mechanically, that's fine with me.
I'm also okay with moving. I realize it's a fucking item bonus too. I'm also okay if that goes to Groon. If not, I don't know. I just feel bad. I didn't realize the fucking charisma. I didn't see. I just saw dragon and I got excited.
You want to hear the smallest brain play that my brain just gave me? Oh, we should give it to Zolzra. I'm sure he'd like to be a dragon again.
He can.
I forgot that he's just a dragon again.
Yes.
I was like, just give it to the plush. It'll be fun.
No, he's a full-grown man
My brain-
again.
Full-grown twink.
My brain.
Yeah.
He should be a twunk. Come on.
He's a full-grown twunk. He's a full-grown dad. So yeah, Joanna, what are you doing in Saito?
Reston, she just did fucking magic for like 6 hours. That's the longest she's done magic ever in her entire life. I think she's just resting. She's like maybe helping out, just like, making sure people get to the right stuff, like making sure the other spellcasters are also just like people are doing fine. I will say she is distinctly like just not avoiding the children, but like not helping with the children because she thinks that everyone else has it. But yeah,
Joanna hates kids. You heard it here first.
that's it really. Repairing her shield, another thing because she didn't have a chance to do that.
Yeah, that is a thing you need to do.
Yeah, it's gonna take a bit. But yeah, that stuff. Nothing special. Nothing like I have in mind.
Are you gonna ask for help with your shield?
When a gay opportunity appears, I should.
You should.
Yeah. No, I think actually that's a good idea. Joanna would definitely have this gay forethought. Would definitely ask Tamsin help with her shield because Tamsin just has a much better craft with those hands.
With those long fingies.
The fingies are skilled, it is true.
So yeah, Joanna will like approach Tamsin at one point. It's like, so shield's broken again. Would you mind helping out so it goes faster?
Of course. I'm always glad to help with something like that. Tamsin was also just sort of chilling, resting.
Yeah, gracias, thank you. How are you so good at fixing stuff? Because I am trying, but I can't do it as fast as you.
Oh, it was part of my training. Tamsin sort of flicks out their hand, which has the set of rings connected with chains, and then twists their wrist and it elongates into a staff. This is my spellcasting focus. I made it myself. It was, well, crafting it and building the magic into it is one of my specialties.
That's fascinating. I feel like actually taking the time to learn magic would make things so much easier than just suddenly, oh, you could fucking fly now, I guess. I think. Maybe for someone my age, I don't know.
I mean, I was born with some degree of magical knowledge, but the years of study have certainly made it easier, and now that it's open again, it's incredible, really, the way that it feels. I'm glad that you get to experience it.
I suppose so, yeah. This past couple of weeks is the most that I've had to learn and deal with magic like at all, so it does feel a lot different than just the other training that I grew up with different skills like murder and surviving and stuff,
I mean, those are also quite useful skills to have, and I'm glad that we have you here and that it's your shield that gets broken rather than you.
I appreciate it. All right, let's get to it. I think I'm still tired from yesterday, and I think you probably are too.
This type of work is soothing. I rolled a 42 on the crafting check, Aubrey.
Yeah, that is very good.
Thanks. That does it by like, I think. I'll check.
I think it's a crit. Yeah.
For my I'll look it up. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And then I'll just do the rest throughout the day.
So
I forgot one thing
Mhm.
really quickly. Doesn't need to be
Yeah.
role played out. I forgot to fulfill my role as the annoying younger sibling. So can I just make sure Lila's taking care of herself the next few days? She hasn't left yet, right?
No, she has not left yet.
Okay, I was about to say, if she's immediately left to go do shit after that, I'll kick her ass myself. I don't care if she has a high fly speed. I'm gonna get
She
blasted.
is going to be leaving that first day, though.
That's fine.
At the end of that first day.
I will make sure she leaves with a boxed lunch. I'm not making it, but I'm gonna get her.
Yeah, I think if you made the box lunch, it would be more likely to kill her than anything
I
else.
kind of want to try making a crafting check. And then, if I see that it turns out bad, can I go and like throw it out and buy her one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what this crafting check is. I'm gonna roll it with the digital dice because then I know I'm gonna fail. I think it'll be funny. Yeah, I have a +1 to crafting. Oh my god, incredible. That's actually the best I've ever done is an 8.
For crafting, yeah, an 8 for crafting. Yeah, it's not great.
No, I gotta get her an attempt was made. No, I'm gonna get her something else, but I'm gonna go up to Dumisa and be like, Dumisa, look what I made. It didn't catch on fire. Like, so happy.
God, what did you do to that?
It's edible. It didn't catch on fire. Nothing broken. No one got injured.
There are higher standards of edible than just not being on fire, but I applaud your efforts.
I'll just give you the flattest look and be like, you don't deserve my culinary masterpieces.
I don't know if anyone deserves your culinary masterpieces.
It's fine. I'm gonna I'm gonna eat it. It tastes like shit, but I'm gonna eat it. It's my breakfast. Yeah, Joanne does. The worst fucking meal known to man. But yeah, I'm going to buy her, not give her the cursed box lunch. I'm gonna buy her a new box lunch because I have so much money. I'm gonna get her how much does a fancy box lunch cost?
Like a silver. I think you can afford a silver piece.
I know. I said that's it. I want to get her a fancy. I have so much.
A regular one would be 5 copper.
Okay, fine. I'll get
a
her.
fancy one is a silver.
Yeah. Okay. I see you. I'm giving her a fancy lunch, and I'm telling her to be safe and not to get hurt. And I'm very worried, and I'm not sure what else to say. But if she does anything dumb, I'm going to fly over there and kick her ass myself.
He'll give you a hug and be like, it's fine. I just... Work never ends. Maybe one day it will. But for now, I gotta go make sure that everyone's okay. I have to head back to the World Tree. My mother has things she wants to talk about. And then from there, I am going to go help the Vlogosians with their reconnaissance.
Once all of this is over, you're taking the biggest break, and it is not going to end for at least 1.5 years.
I think I'll go back to my cabin. I miss that place, kind of.
Weren't you trapped there for like 400 years?
Yeah, but I wasn't... It's like, yeah, I was trapped there, but I knew I was trapped there because it was keeping me safe.
No, I get it. I was technically trapped at my home too, but I also do kind of miss it a bit in a weird sort of way.
I mean, I'm not going to spend all my time there. I just want to go back there and make sure that all of the pixies and nixies are doing all right without me, and spend some time among my books and leatherworking supplies again.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I can always bring you some new books. There's probably been more books that have come out in the past 400 years that you haven't read yet.
I think you gave me books.
There's more books than the ones I gave you. There are, dare I say, at least 5 more books in the world than the ones I gave you. Maybe 6 if we're pushing it.
I mean, the Pixies and Nixies would bring me books. To be fair, they usually stole them from travelers.
Illegal books. Got it. You know, I have a friend named Tamsin who would really appreciate that type of shenanigan and tomfoolery. She definitely appreciates stealing books. But yeah, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Stay safe, don't get into trouble, and I'll have some good books for you to read when you get back.
Sounds good. And she'll give you one more hug before flying off.
Okay. And as she's leaving, I'll be like, and I'll kick your ass in a race! And that's it.
Flies off in bird form.
Just say, go, go!
Yeah. How many days do you want to stay in Saite?
Want to? Many. Path can only probably like 1 or 2.
Objectively, I'm not sure. I think we can only like spare a couple days before we have to go back and like check, be like, what's up? How Vlagos? Sad? We already knew that.
Yeah. People like because you had taken Heron for the ritual. People like Heron left the next morning to go back to Vlagos.
We could always wait for an update from them because contact is pretty easy. And once they have more information, I'm not sure how much help will be for reconnaissance. So maybe when we can basically instantly travel there, we don't have to worry about a long trip, right?
You would have to blow at least 2 spell slots to get there from here.
Yeah, that is the issue. And they would be 2 high-level spell slots, but I can do it. Or no, I think I can do 1 now. Wait, let me just double check. Theoretically, it would also be where in Vlagos we'd have to meet, and I only know 1 place. Like the back of my fucking hand at this point, which is my castle. Also Heron's castle, but our castle. So there is that, but I'm pretty sure I can make the trip to Vlagos might be actually a bit out of reach until I'm again another higher level.
That does beg the question, are we going to be taking the travel by foot or are we going to go by spell?
We better go by spell.
You can you're definitely going to be going by spell.
So I guess what I'm suggesting is we stay in, like, I guess, listen to see how close they are to reconnaissance, like an ETA for when it'll get back and kind of time it accordingly.
I will also say that Kyria also will only maybe spend a day or 2 here before she has to head back to Cressa.
She doesn't have babies to deal with, so I think it's a bit of a different situation.
Her baby is here. I'm here.
You're all grown up, though. You're not like dead 3 days
She has
old.
grandbabies.
Listen, they're your babies. that's your basket of eggs, or hatched eggs, technically.
Not when the whole village raises them. That's everyone's babies.
True. That begs the question: are you going to leave them here? Like, it seems like the best idea, but
That's up to Zolzrum, actually. Like for Sappho and Obsidiana, that's up to Zolzrum. Roselight has to come with me, or else she poofs out of existence. So that part, Zolzrum's thing. But I think if we can stay longer, Estrella would like to stay longer. But that's also like, party wants to go, we go. It's fine.
it's not just party wants to go; it's plot wants us to go. At this point, for me,
Plot would determine how many days if we stayed here. And then theoretically, what we could do then is we just poof back to Cressa, right? We teleport to Cressa and then actually plan. And then the next day, or night, we can teleport back not back. We can teleport to Vlagos and then chill like that, because night teleportation is a whole other thing that we can do, and just chill. And if you give me a bit of time, I could just also learn Shadow Walk again, and we can just walk there.
One 800. Are you walking?
Oh, Shadow Walk is something we used before. It lets us travel in the shadow plane, and time moves super fast there. So we could just spend 2 hours in the shadow plane walking, and we'll be in Vlagos theoretically from Cressa.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just asked Zolzrum if he wants to stay with the babies, if he wants to come with us, leave the what Zolzrum's stake in all this is then, if it's up to Zolzrum.
And Zolzrum will say, as much as I want to travel with you right now, I think it's better if I stay here. I can make sure that both of the children are set up and taken care of, so that if you need me, I can come and join you. But I just want to make sure I have the time to be with them, to make sure they're taken care of and happy and healthy.
They come first anyway.
So with that in mind, leaving sooner rather than later might be a good idea. Unless you guys want more time to bond with your children, I'm not going to stop you.
I'd like to stay as long as we feasibly can without kneecapping one of our spellcasters to get back in a reasonable amount of time, which I fear may only be a couple days.
I was always told that the more time that people have to prepare, the worse it can be. Forgot I'm actually trained in warfare lore.
Do you think we can ask Heron when the reconnaissance is scheduled to get back? Because we're kind of... Well, I might be able to help, but also they're kind of gone right now, so...
Yeah, without more information, even if we did want to attack first, it would be deeply unwise,
Yeah.
not knowing what we're up against.
And if we're trying to stay here as long as possible, knowing an ETA so we can schedule around that is a good idea. That way you guys can maximize the children time and also get to Vlagos safely.
Yeah, or if they need help with the reconnaissance that possibly some of us can provide now. Looks at the people who keep turning into dragons. Like, is that all you can do? I don't know. I look at Temps and I just go, does Jeremy have a stealth mode?
Give me a sec, I'm looking for his stealth.
Jeremy does a Transformers move and turns into like a stealth ride.
Beast Force Jeremy.
He doesn't
Trojan horse
need...
Jeremy!
Jeremy doesn't need a specific stealth mode, Marrow. He's already an expert in stealth just how he is.
Aw. How efficient. Good job, Jeremy. I'm gonna pat Jeremy's snake head.
The snake hisses at you.
Oh,
No!
I'm sorry!
Scritches for Jeremy?
You should not have doubted his stealthiness.
I'm sorry, great Jeremy, and I will dramatically bow. I apologize for doubting your stealthiness. Is Jeremy's stealth higher than mine? Hold on a second, I'm gonna fucking cry if it is.
You go from apologizing to feeling threatened.
Oh, I barely have a higher stealth than Jeremy. I don't like this. Jeremy is very stealthy. Jesus Christ. How did I even get that high?
Jeremy's actually trained as a monk.
As I said, he has an expertise in stealth.
Yeah, but what the hell is his dex stat?
+5.
Coming after you, Meryl.
This chair can fucking run circles around all of us.
This chair scares me now.
We give the chair a flying speed and a swimming speed. Fuck. No, we give Jeremy a burrowing speed.
Yes.
I don't like the way this is going.
Should have given Jeremy the bracers.
I was just typing that there.
That would be so
Almost
funny,
missed.
though. That would be
Then
hilarious.
Tamsin
Oh my
and Jeremy
God.
could both turn into dragons.
If Tamsin turns into a dragon while sitting in Jeremy, who also turns into a dragon, is that like a dragon, like riding another dragon into battle, like a horse?
It's
Wait,
the
yeah.
evolution of Dana.
Hear me out. Tamsin turns into a dragon. They're fighting. Everything's going on. The enemy thinks they have everything in control. Then, bam! Secret second dragon comes out of the foot lines. It's like, hello. It's Jeremy, ready to fight. You thought there was only. We just all turn into dragons. That's the new plot, actually.
Like a
Who saw
pocket
dragons?
dragon.
Does Jeremy turn into a wooden dragon, even though like the stats wouldn't like just it looks like a wooden dragon, you know, like if there was a wooden dragon statue it would come to life in Jeremy's form because Jeremy is a chair. The same way that when Tamsin now turns into a dragon, it gets so bony because Tamsin is a lich.
I don't think
No,
Jeremy can technically attune to items. Can they?
I don't think I know they can do barding, but I don't think that they can tune to things. But if they could turn into a dragon, it would be a weird chimera, like their actual form. So it would be sort of partially wood and fabric and partially dragon parts.
Hold on, I'm looking up if familiars can attune. Because I know mouse can't, but can familiars attune to
No, they can't.
No, that'd be funny. Can
They-
summons attune to items? Like I'm asking
No,
who's
'cause they can use barding and things like that, but yet again, it's they cannot attune to items.
Why don't we say 3 days, unless we hear otherwise?
Good.
Does that seem fair?
The thing is, I'm making rolls in the background,
No,
and
stop.
I have to know how many days you are spending there because I need to know what I need to roll.
3 days.
3
Final
days.
answer.
Cool.
Okay.
We'll make
no
those
objections.
rolls.
We're good.
I'll ask anything you want to do in the point of those 3 days.
Yeah, I gotta talk to Joanna, but other people can do things first if they want to.
Grun will, in the background, make some arrangements towards setting up that hospital. Like sending stone or talking to various people as necessary. Mostly delegating, because she don't know anything except for how to heal people.
That's fair.
It really is just baby hours, I think, for Estrella. Baby hours, and I would say princessly duties, because she would still be considered like a diplomat from Cressa, and Vlagos being here. So there is that. But just, I think she will spend the most time baby hours, because she wants Rosalite to get used to the fact that she is no longer supreme baby, because there are babyier babies as well. They're all close in age though, technically. Like Rosalite's just a few months older than them, but Rosalite's also like juiced up by Estrella's magic and otherworldly concepts that we still don't know about. But yeah, I just want her to socialize more with more dragons that are her size. And you know what? Well, any other like children dragons too. I just spend so much time at this dragon playground. Just having a blast. And then also talking I don't know, social delegations that I'm supposed to do. But also mom time and other potential quick little cultural exchanges that she can do, like learn more about Saite in general, and just kind of like, I don't know, any other dragon baby facts that she's not like aware of. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna quote that. I'm not gonna quote. Why do you even remember that? I'm not gonna quote that. But like, yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff like that. Just a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah, sounds good.
Can I hang out with Zolzrum? Because he's cool.
Yeah.
And he's my new dad, kind of. And also he knows about the I want old underworld facts. I also kind of want to bug not the fucking the dirt one. The dirt sibling. Like, hey, you're dirt, I'm dirt, but shittier. We should be friends. You want to cause problems? I'm your cool older sibling now. I'm stealing that title.
You remind me of that. I do also want to talk to Zolzrum about dirt bodies.
Yes.
You can go first if you want, but let me sit in the background.
Yeah, of course. I just ask you to hold Rosalite for a second, and then all the babies attack you for a little bit.
Yep.
Nice. I am buried in cute babies.
Literally, dragon cuddle pile. Like that's. You smell like bones. They're probably like food, but like not you. Like you
Can I
have
give
it.
them bones to play with? Like animals like chew toys, right? I don't want to call them animals, but they do have like teeth that they chew on stuff with.
I mean,
used to ride
babies chew
Rosie.
on random things.
Yeah, teething.
Yeah. They have like, okay, better phrasing. They have the teeth composition of a canine,
Yeah.
which means they might like to chew on bones for dental health.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
We did the same thing with Rosie when she was younger.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I bought her
Exactly.
rides.
Theoretically, we still do that with Rosie.
It's
She
true.
chews on a lot of stuff. She's a baby, and then her teeth are like hardened crystals, so she goes through that shit like easily.
Yeah.
We have
Lots
a
of
whole
Rosie.
other bag full of like toys for her to chew on because she just goes through it.
The Rosalite diaper
Just-
bag is intense.
I just keep giving you guys more bones because you fucking need it. It's all for Rosalite to chew on.
Literally.
Yes. So you wanted to talk to Zolzrum.
Yes, I do. So I'm going first, right, Tick?
Yeah, go for it.
Awesome. So Marrow is in baby dragon cuddle pile. I will take
Yep.
the time to go to Zolstrom, who's hopefully nearby. Probably
Yeah.
has to be nearby, actually.
Yeah, Zolzrum is nearby, like working on a journal, writing down information about the little baby dragons, like, doing the whole baby diary thing.
Yes, baby diaries. That's so much fun. Astrea will just come up, take a seat, by him. Excuse me, I hiccuped. And just kind of go, are you busy?
I think I have a moment. What can I help you with?
I have a few questions about the whole, dirt bodies.
Yes. What would you like to know?
So, I'm trying to think of like good ways to phrase it, but technically, I realized, and I've told Dumisa this, but I realized that we could just take her sister's soul out of her and put it in a dirt body so she could live again. And I do not have like 100% confirmation that they want to do this yet, but I thought I might as well learn about it. As I should just learn about it. I feel like just in case, because if they want to do it, I'd rather be able to do it quicker for her because she's trapped in her sister's body. No personal space. That's horrible.
Yeah, that is. I had been wondering about that for a while, and well, I can explain the process if that might help.
Yes, please, because I feel like it's a little bit straightforward in the sense of so before you, we put Winston in a armored body, but we had to get like crystals and gems to kind of hold the magic in the armored body, so that way he wasn't just a lich head.
Yes.
Not even head, skull.
Yes. I mean, it works kind of similar to that. Usually you form the body out of clay, and you kind of sculpt how you want them to look. And I mean, it's pretty open-ended. You don't have to give them I recommend giving them relatively defined features. And you use gems like you would use in that, things to store and hold magic. Many gems have many strange magical properties that, honestly, maybe I should start studying that. I need a new hobby.
You do. You need many hobbies, which my wife is super. Oh, she's not my wife yet. Wait.
Oh, you're moving quickly.
No, I have ideas, but not yet. Shit. Out of character.
In the
Shit.
background, I spit out my drink like wife.
Devisa somewhere was, she knows.
I said wife. I don't know why I said wife.
It's a Freudian slip.
I don't know why you said
Yeah.
wife. You kidding me?
Internally, I guess I've just been thinking about it.
Listen, same though. I almost don't call Estrella girlfriend in chats anymore.
Yeah,
She's just
all
wife
of
now.
them. You don't even need to make that blooper reel at this point. That's just
Oh,
Just
I'm leaving that in.
just leave that in. Yeah, it's in character. It's just Estrella slips and just goes, I mean my girlfriend.
Yes, your girlfriend.
My girlfriend. Just girlfriend right now.
Just girlfriend.
Yep, perhaps even roommates.
Yes, they were roommates.
Yes, we
Oh my
raised
God, they
children
were
together.
roommates.
This historians will find this all of our information and be like, wow, they were best friends.
Totally.
Absolutely. But also, yeah, Demisa's super good at hobbies.
Yes, I
Having
have
multiple
noticed
hobbies.
that. I did travel quite a bit in her pack. There's a lot in there.
So much in there.
I'm very surprised that I was able to fit in there with all of the stuff in there. But
Mhm.
getting back to the ritual, the ritual itself must be done on a clear night underneath a full moon. Something about the moon as well. Maybe that is another thing I should study. I'm making a list of things I should study. Yes, and then usually done on a beach or other area near water. And one will also light a fire and bringing all of the elements together in this ritual, along with the ritual incantation that is in my book. I can also write it down for you.
Write it in my book, and I pull out a really big fucking book.
Mhm.
I think it's still the same notebook that Dumisa gave Estrella back in like season 2, but
Mhm.
like Estrella's just added more pages to it.
Do the thing where you like clip pages in, like pages
Yeah.
on pages.
Yeah, it's just there's just the spine of it just has tons of giant rubber bands at this point,
Mhm.
just like to bind it together in a shitty way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because and there's totally like it's just also slip pages sticking in and out that she probably has glued over on top. Like whenever there's things where she messed up but didn't want to waste the paper, so she just put more paper on top of it. It's
Mhm.
it's looking more like a scrapbook than it is a journal, but definitely one of those things.
Yeah. And taking your journal and you tell him where to write it, because you may have to take a minute to find a blank page. He will write in and sort of also draw the ritual symbol, and he will continue explaining. As you get closer to the end of the ritual, you put the clay child over the fire to essentially finalize it, to harden the clay to make it flesh.
I'm taking actual notes. 1 second.
I look at all the babies around me. I'm just like, and that's how kids are made.
I don't even want to know how dragon babies are made. I really don't. No, I don't know if I do actually. I'm just gonna be like, they're made.
They're made.
You'd think the
Kinder
girls would get in the
surprise.
way.
What did you say? Sorry.
I did not say anything.
And then Estrella will ask a couple follow-up questions, like, so for this, like, I'm gonna say this next part like a little quieter. So I don't know if I want. I'm trying to make it like as close as like how Dumisa and I guess Teshka remembers them looking like, and I want to avoid like accidental fuck ups, like
You can say it. It's okay.
look, I understand that you were made with underworld dirt.
Not the good underworld dirt either.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, but it wasn't the good underworld dirt. And I have no idea if like, I think the last thing she would want is like, she's like, oh, I'm back. And then she looks in the mirror and she's like, what did you do to my skin? And I'm like, I don't know.
You can do it on any of the beaches in Cyrene. It does not have to be done in the underworld.
Okay, that was the other question. It was like, does it have to be done in the underworld? And if so, how do we avoid that? But if it can be done here, I think that might just straight up avoid it.
Yes, and I imagine whoever takes over the underworld after him will do a much better job and keep things much prettier.
I'm sorry, the way he went him was like, I'm also
derogatory.
Yeah, like, freaking Addams Family 2, when Morticia reads the other woman's like decorate, that's the vibe I got. That entire scene, but it's Zolzrum in a Morticia dress.
They look
like
really
the
good in that.
Please don't
great in that.
Really, Joanne? Pastels?
What the hell did you do?
But like, you know what I'm trying to go for.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I need to know about this at all? Like, how long is the ritual?
Oh, the ritual only takes a couple of hours. 2 hours. If it can be done as one person, you do not need any secondary casters. But secondary casters can help out.
Oh, that's really good to know.
Yeah. It just makes splitting the magical burden a little easier.
So you said baby, or well, child. And yes, technically Teshka is like 12 or something. Do I have to put her in like a baby body, or can I like?
No, you
okay.
can. Usually, when I did it, I made a child. But yes, one could make somebody who is older. Most of the time, I just broke off pieces of my own soul to make my children.
Aw.
Ew, does that mean I have no own soul eternally in me?
I don't think he used his own.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, Marrow.
I'm so
Well, I'll give you a hug after this, okay?
I mean, I guess he is the soul of a bunch of dead people that he murdered, but like, I don't know. Now I want to ask, but I don't think it's the answer. Whose soul is it anyway? Like, whose line is it anyways? But whose soul is it anyway?
Um, and with the
Everything is made
body,
up, and the soul doesn't matter.
and with the body, like, does the body have to be like their actual size?
No.
No. Okay.
It's more of a facsimile.
Okay.
Once exposed to fire, it will change and grow and become that person. I never really did it on many people who were already dead, but it is a possibility, an easy way to do it.
Okay, that's actually very good because I was very, very unsure of that part. I've had the luxury of seeing some of Luisa's memories of her sister, but I don't know how comfortable I am like probing it for like a, you know, like an exact or as
Yeah.
close to exact as possible. It's a little mess up. So there's that part. But other than that, it sounds actually pretty doable.
Yeah, all in all, I think it's a very simple ritual.
Okay, and it will like continue to grow, right? Like as they go out of, you know, childhood to teenagers and a bunch of other shit after that, like it's going to grow with them. Because I once again, if you've seen Dumisa's size, I do not want to accidentally like growth stunt her sister.
I mean, look at Mero. Mero was a baby at one point and is now a full-grown human.
I wave with like one of the kids hanging off of my head. Like,
Hello, my name is Meryl, full-grown human here. I'm sorry,
I'm a
that's what I
full-grown
thought of.
human. Nice to meet you.
Okay. No, this sounds all good, actually. Pretty good. It sounds very doable. No, I actually don't have any more questions. I don't think I have any more questions. If I do, I will probably poke you about it like later, because this is just
Yes.
it's just learning time.
Yes, feel free. I'm more than happy to be there for the actual ritual to walk you through all the steps.
Yes, please. That would be very, very helpful. Other than that, I think it would just be like small talk of straight being like, okay, so how is being a dad? But like how is your body doing actually? That's a very, very important one because he got that like 5 days ago. But yeah, other than that, it's very like chill and doesn't necessarily need to be like role played.
Yeah. He seems to be adjusting very well. He does say it's still a little bit to get used to be so tall again. But he's getting used to it.
Nice.
You wish you were him, huh, Estrella?
Shut up. You are made out of dirt.
At least I'm tall enough to reach a shelf.
I can reach fucking shelf. I don't even need to reach it. The stuff from the shelf comes to me.
Estrella, you are an amazing and wonderful problem solver that has so many good skills. Your only weakness is if I put something on a high shelf, you can't get it.
Every day I don't bust your kneecaps is a day that you must thank me.
I'm kind of surprised you can reach my kneecaps.
You bitch. She says bitch like really quietly. Like it's more like mouthing at this point because she's not gonna yell like
Fish around
I
children.
don't have enough hands to cover all the baby's ears.
Exactly.
Is someone prepping disintegrate? I feel like that's about to happen.
I think that Demisa said she needed to talk to Joanna.
I did. I'd like to go find Joanna.
Yes, where is Joanna?
Um, making some kind of meal for some part of the time of day. So,
Perfect.
yeah, you know.
We can practice one of the cité meals.
Yeah,
While we
new
talk.
recipes.
Gotta practice those so I can make them right for Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think as we're cooking together, Denise will like stop and like look around and make sure there's nobody else around for a minute, and then be like, "Okay, so I have like really big news."
Oh, see? Yeah. What's the big news?
The only people I haven't told yet are Marrow and you and Grun. Grun, because I think she would blab. Marrow, because they will be so excited they won't be able to hide it in their face. And you, just because I had I don't know. I was nervous about telling you, and I don't know why.
You don't have to be nervous about telling me anything, Domisa.
You're so reasonable, and you have such good ideas about things, and you just give off the biggest mother vibes. It's intimidating. Stop it. I'm proposing. Obviously not to you.
I obviously. You haven't done that already? I thought you have.
No. I do have. I will reach into my pocket and show her. But
hand over heart, like, oh my god, sorry, it's just like y'all are so gay. Oh, like I just already assumed. That's so exciting to me.
It's wild. We're raising a child together and godparenting children, but we've only been dating like 3 months. It's a whole thing. Yes, so I wanted to tell you, in case you thought it was a bad idea. And I also had a question.
I don't think it's a bad idea, Tomisa. I see your eyes when you talk about her. You are sure.
Yeah, I am.
What's your question?
I don't know if I've ever told you this before, or if you picked up on it. I am a divorced woman. Obviously not Estrella.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've been told about this. I mean, it happens.
Cool. So my ex and I we did not part on amicable terms by any means. In fact, I nearly killed her. And anyway, but we have reached an amicable state because I was possessed at the time I almost killed her. It's you don't need it's you know what, moving on. The point is, I still see her a lot. And she knows that I'm dating and that she's cool with that. But I don't know. Do you have any? What is the kindest thing to do? Do I tell her I'm getting engaged? I don't really think I should ask her if it's okay, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I should ask her if she's okay with it. But also, it's none of her business. But also, I feel like I owe her a little bit. Like a heads up, if nothing else, you know what I mean?
It very much depends on your relationship, I would suppose, and the relationship between your ex and Estrella. However,
they're buddies, actually. They were hanging out a lot when Estrella got kidnapped.
That's quite a sentence you just dropped on me.
Oh, it could have been way worse.
That's probably fair. I think it would be best for you to at least tell her. I don't think you would need to ask her if that's okay. You are divorced. However, I do think if you are friends now, she probably already knows.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I only see her when we cross paths with Heron most of the time. She's sort of like a captain of his guard now / other things. I don't know. She did finally, get the promotion she always deserved, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know. I'm very awkward about talking to her when I see her.
I think, Dumisa, with all the love and respect in the world, you are very awkward when talking about emotions.
So, Vlogos and how they sort of raised me.
I've gotten the Cliff Notes, is the phrase from where I come from. I've gotten the idea of it, yes.
Vlogos doesn't do emotions very well.
Yes. However, you are no longer there. And you are with someone that has lots of emotions.
I'm learning. I mean, I know she has emotions. Obviously, she's very good at expressing them, which is great for me, who's bad at reading moods that aren't angry, that are just like very nuanced levels of anger. That's about the only one I'm good at. I'm learning how to emote. That is not just an anger.
It's a lifelong lesson, Dumisa. But I can tell you, I am so happy for you.
Thank you. Do you think Mero's gonna be mad that I don't tell them in advance? Because I really do think they're gonna give the game away. Like, I love them so much, and they are like my bestie, but if I tell them, they're just gonna be vibrating anytime we're near each other. And Estrella will know immediately something is up.
This is true. They may be a teensy bit upset, however. If you want to keep it a surprise, and I believe Estrella is someone that loves surprises. Yeah. I think maybe wait till when you're about to do it. I overheard something about when you were preparing to. You made such a big fuss about asking her out. So how are you gonna propose to her? Is there gonna be a festival?
Okay, listen. I did not plan that at all. That was other people's plan that I just dealt with.
I see.
Very nice of them, but also scared me to death. I haven't decided yet because there's so many things that would be perfect. And I mean, obviously she deserves the most perfect proposal ever. And the last time I proposed to someone, we were bleeding out and a little delirious from blood loss because we'd been in a raiding party,
Yeah, I don't recommend that.
No, I'd rather not do it that way this time.
Yeah.
I don't want to die before I get the chance to propose. Can you imagine? I would die again.
I feel that any way that you propose to a stranger is the perfect way to propose.
A lot of pink. Every pink flower in the entire world. I need all of them.
What about just a very big bouquet?
The biggest.
Joanna's gonna open her arms and just motion for Dumisa to give her a hug.
You will get a big hug and also get lifted off the floor.
You hear Joanna's back crack. Oh, okay. No,
Was
I
that
needed
good?
that. No,
Okay,
yeah, that's good. Ooh.
Yeah.
You think after fighting a god, I would have gotten that out of my back already? Oof.
You think being a god would have gotten that out of your back?
I mean, look, lifelong lessons, right?
Apparently.
Well, this is last call for Saite.
Yes, I did have something I wanted to do, and then I let Aki go first, and then we got completely off track. We don't have to roleplay it out because it is very much like just a lot. I just want to, hang out with Zulzrum and the other dirt person be like, hey, you're dirt, I'm dirt. You want to cause shenanigans?
Yes, Hyperion is very much the kind to cause shenanigans.
We're going to cause so many shenanigans. I'm going to cement my role as I guess since Zulzrum has adopted me, chaotic older sibling. Now, I'm taking them in as the other dirt, and also we're gonna cause so many little shenanigans as a treat.
You're the middle child.
Shut up. I'm the middle child.
The others are several hundred years old at this point.
There's so many. I'm a middle child, but this is we're not gonna talk about it. Mero's not gonna accept that. We're ignoring it. I don't care that I have several siblings now that are over several hundred years old. I don't care.
This does not bring joy.
Yeah, listen, I'm a middle sibling in real life. I'm not going to acknowledge being a middle sibling in a fucking a TTRPG game. I'm ignoring it. I'm looking away. But yeah, just cause some shenanigans and tomfoolery and make good friends.
So, at the end of these 3 days, you head back to Cressa. And it's a day or two of resting up and all of this before you're going to leave. Just for my edification, what do sleeping arrangements look like?
In Estrella's case, none. I'm kidding.
You're not fucking wrong. But
no,
it's the Dumea and baby is what I'm assuming it is. If the other babies also want to sleep over, I'm here for sleepovers too.
Sorry, I have a giant pile of bones, so I have to sleep on my own now. Oh no, what a tragedy. Joanne and Tips have to sleep together now. What a shame.
Groon.
You get Groon. Groon is your roommate. How dare you forget Groon?
I know Groon's there. I just want to have all of my bones on the on the bed without any hesitation.
Please picture Mero in a bed, surrounded by bones, and then on the floor next to them, a little godling, little brand new god.
It's okay. Groon and I can make bone statues on the floor. Alyssa's right. All the bones in Groon are on the bed. Mero's on the floor.
You're making Groon sleep with the bones?
You know what? No, you're right. The bones get the bed. Groon and Mero sleep on the floor.
There we go.
Perfect.
So Tamsin, I must ask, did Tamsin spend nights in her room, in a library, reading somewhere?
Yeah, I think if there's a library available, that's where she'll spend most of her time, since of course she feeds on knowledge and not sleep.
Estrella wishes she was you. Sorry, I'm being so roasty today. My apologies. I love you.
Every day Estrella doesn't go for those kneecaps is a day you must be thankful.
Estrella materializes in real life and just kicks my kneecaps in.
So yeah, I'm just making sure I have all of this correct. So Mero and Groon share a room. Joanna has her own room. Tamsin is more likely than not in the library, and the lesbians have a room.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna fuck over in our sleep, Aubrey?
Gonna roll for it?
My heart says it's Tamsin.
Roll a d6.
I know, the Tamsin question seemed very pointed.
So this is the point where I just ask everybody to roll perception checks.
Okay.
Oh my god, is this the peanut allergy assassination test?
I swear to God. Also, I didn't heal myself, so we just did it real quick.
So bad.
Your
I was gonna
health
say it's been
luckily
several
doesn't,
days.
affect your perception.
True, just in case I'm getting ambushed. Hold on,
And we do have at least 2 hero points right now.
You do.
Cool, I'll use one just in case. I rolled it.
Same.
That is
Using the dice with
much
points on it.
better.
So, should I use a hero point because neither Groon or I rolled well?
Yes.
But I think it would be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a hero point. We have like 2 of them.
I'm
May
not
as
going to
well.
use a hero point.
I mean, I have a
think
32.
I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot better. Okay, I got a 5 on the dice. And I was like, I don't want to live with this. Now I got a 17 on the dice. So that's a
Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
that's a 40. My eyes are open. I sense a presence disturbing the bone nest.
Should I also roll for Rosalite?
Sure.
Okay, 1 second, because she does have her own.
Do we have the other babies? Are they sleeping over?
They didn't. You are back in Cressa.
Oh, we're back in Cressa. Okay. I missed that part.
Mm. Maro, what was your reroll?
A total of 40.
All right. And Estrella, what did you get?
So Estrella got a 34, but Rosalite also got a 40. Rosie's so powerful.
So, Joanna, you were woken in the middle of the night by somebody standing over your bed with a knife.
Well,
That's unfortunate.
Good
And-
thing. Oh god.
And yeah, good thing you're a god. But also, that is where we're gonna leave it for this episode.
You?
Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Very nice to meet you.
Assassination! I love it.
We just go to the next
That's
episode. It's like
awesome.
they're a big fan. They just want me to sign my cool knife.
Please have my knife.
Can you sign my knife? It's a family heirloom. I heard you're really cool. Can you tell me about Mexico?
I'm converting to your religion.
Yeah, can you sign my knife?
Tick, now is about the time to take us out.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to another wonderful episode of Goblins and Gays. We're all clinically unhit. Why there is so many assassins on the board? What the fuck, Aubrey? Thanks for listening to another wonderful episode of Goblins and Gays. If you like what we do here, feel free to follow us on Twitter at Goblins and Gays. We post all sorts of fun content. Support us on Patreon so we can continue buying dice for me and hoping one of them will actually fucking work. How many crit fails did these strange assassins fail? I'm just looking at this right now like, oh, this is gonna be experience. Please tune into the next episode. Just looking at the battle map right now, I'm just like, this is gonna go really funny. Stay safe, eat your vegetables, and remember,
Gay rights.
Get right.
Yeah, gay rights, gay wrongs.
True. Sorry, are you all trying to summon some of our mere friend here? What's going on?
yeah.
Why was that so scary?
Also,
Why'd you say
Aubrey,
in the mic like that?
Hey everybody, Aubrey here with a fun little announcement. Goblets and Gays is now an affiliate over at Adventure Dice, and we know how much we all love those math rocks. So if you need some new math rocks in your life, go over to adventuredice.ca and in the checkout code, enter our promo code GOBLETS for 10% off. But also, they have dice. They have other TTRPG accessories and tabletop goodies, dice trays, condition rings, and things like that, little spell casting stuff. Great stuff there. Go check them out and support our show. Thank you.
Be gay. Roll dice.
An LGBTQIA actual play podcast network.